Welcome to Success Nation. I'm your host, Gary Ernest. Today I'm going to talk to you about the difference between leadership and management. Sometimes we look at people who are managing businesses and we say they are a great leader. And we look at leaders and we call them a great manager. But what you fail to understand, there are a lot of distinction between the two. Not because you're a great manager means you could be a great leader. Not because you're a great leader means you could be a great manager. And once you understand how to differentiate the difference between the two, you'll be able to make a lot of decisions in your life. You'll be able to be successful at whatever you do. And by knowing those distinctions, you will be a successful person. Now, let's begin with it. Let's say you have a business. You're an entrepreneur. And then which one are you? Are you a manager or a leader? And if you're a leader, what makes you a leader? If you're a manager, what makes you a good manager? You understand? If you said you're a leader, what makes you a leader? What are the attributes that you need to have in order to be a good leader? Well, let's take a look at a manager, for example. In a business direction, when it comes to directing the business to where the business needs to go, the manager tends to plan and do budgeting for that business. They plan and do budget for that business. On the other hand, leaders have visions and strategies on how to go about getting things done. Managers plan, leaders envision. If you like to plan things, there's nothing wrong with that. You could still be a leader, but you have to have a vision for your company. Number two, when it comes to aligning the organization, what do you do? If you like to organizing, you like to create staffing and put the staffing together, that makes you a manager. Yes. On the other hand, a leader create and they have a shared culture. They have an attitude of, we got this. This is our world. We own this. We own this. This is our world. We create a culture, an attitude, a culture for our people, our team. We lead the team. We don't manage the team. We lead the team by creating a culture in that company. A manager organizes the team and by putting people together. That is great. A manager. If that's who you are, that's who you are. Do not confuse the two. All right. Now, when it comes to building relationship, right? The manager focuses on the objective. That's it. The manager focuses on the objective. What is the objective that we want to achieve? Where do we want to go? That manager focuses on that to make sure it happens. On the other hand, the leader focuses on the people. You, as a leader, you will talk to your people. You will connect with the people. You will be one-on-one. You will bring life to your people. And your people will want to hear from you as a leader. And the next one, personal. Well, managers, this too, they can relate, but managers, they are emotionally distant, and managers distance emotionally. When it comes to managing the business, the manager is like a kind of standoffish, but a leader, they create emotional connection with their people. That leader create connection with their people. You, as a leader, you will create that connection. People can relate to you. They can connect to you. They feel like they can come and talk to you. Sometimes when you see managers, most people want to stay away from the managers. Most people's like, nah, I don't want to talk to that person. I don't like to talk to that man. I don't want to talk to that woman. And when the leader comes in, and everybody wants to talk to that person, everybody has a question. Everybody wants to complain or give compliments, suggestions. And as a leader, you have to open yourself up to be connected to your people. And what do leaders do when it comes to the company's outcome? What do you want to do? Well, managers maintain stability. Managers maintain the status quo. Managers sit and say that this is how it is, this is how it's going to be done, and then let's create a stability for everybody to be stable, so everybody can be comfortable. That's what managers do. On the other hand, leaders create changes. Oh yeah. Sometimes you might create something. People look at you like, man, I don't know what's going on, because sometimes they don't know what's going to happen, because a lot of people are very, 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 very apprehensive to change. A lot of people do not like change now. Most people do not like change. And a great leader doesn't have any fear, is not too apprehensive about change. Sometimes you have to create change in order for you to lead. You cannot do the same thing, expect different result. If you're a leader, you know the difference between the two. And if you want to maintain the status quo, that's fine. That's fine. Because the reality of it is, you have to understand, this is the world that you do. This is the world that you live in. This is what you do. Yes, as a leader, you motivate your people to change. As a manager, you maintain the status quo. In today's presentation, is straight to the point. Not going to give you any extra. Not at all. This has been Success Nation. I'm your host, Gary Ernest.